So the chapter art is actually a movie art for the new Black Clover movie, which we finally get to see the title called Black Clover, The Sword of the Wizard King, which we knew the movie is going to come out on March of next year, which the art of showing Asta with his sword, which we're going to see the movie takes place before and maybe after the Spade Kingdom arc. But we knew how this movie will play out when we get to see both Asta and in action in the movie, as well as the rest of the the Black Bulls and the Magic Knight squads are going to show up in the movie, which we're going to see how they're going to be in their first ever movie ever happened. So here is the story in the chapter. So Asa continued to get stronger in the land of the sun, which he's keep practicing his heavenly severance, which knowing how he learned the basics from the Satan, which we knew how Ichika is, knowing how he quickly learned the techniques from her, in which we see how Ichika is going to help Asa getting stronger, which we knew how Asta and Libby are going to team up against her, knowing how he's covering his body with anti-magic, which we see how she asked him, is he taking it seriously? Which even in training, this is a real battle. So now we see how she's going to ask him if he doesn't give it his all, he will die. In which he actually was pushed back by her strength, knowing how she is actually dodging his attacks with lightning speed, knowing how everything is actually was in an instant where she is actually getting ready to fight back with her strength, knowing how everything is to reuse liking, in which we knew how she is continuing to battling him, while at the same time thinking about Lucius, knowing how those days are almost up when he's trying to keep getting stronger, knowing how she's trying to maximize his attacks, but we can see how she is actually landing a hit, but knowing how she is stronger than him, we can see how even in Demon Unison, he doesn't give up that easily, knowing how he'll want to keep going. But we see how she doesn't like his attitude. So now we can see how she continued to get strong. He continued to get stronger, but knowing how she doesn't want to train him anymore. So we actually see how strong Ichika really is, knowing how she can easily beat Asta with a single strike. But we actually knew how Asta will continue to get stronger with his strength. So we're going to see what's going to happen on the next chapter next weekend. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about the manga chapter. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and my Facebook page and Twitch. So then, this is Anime Guy right here saying sign out. Laters, and be safe.